diretora executiva do Instituto Voluntários em Ação, IVA. Estou aqui junto com o Anderson, coordenador executivo do ICOM, do Instituto Comunitário Grande Florianópolis, para apresentar o VIP Meeting com a Beth Kanter. O VIP Meeting é um espaço pensado pela organização do Socioambiental Brasil para que nossos palestrantes internacionais pudessem ter um contato ainda mais próximo com alguns participantes do nosso evento. Nós estamos muito felizes com a presença
da Secretaria do Socioambiental Brasil que fizeram ser possível estarmos aqui hoje para ter essa conversa com a Beth, a Fundação Telefônica Vivo, o Instituto CIA, a IBM, a Mercado, ou todos os parceiros institucionais que apoiam o Socioambiental Brasil. Para a gente é uma honra poder ter esse momento de conversa com a Beth. Espero que possamos todos aproveitar bem esse momento. A Beth vai conduzir a dinâmica da nossa conversa hoje aqui, perguntas, respostas, e passo a palavra agora para ela, e vai ser um prazer poder discutir hoje aqui conosco. Muito obrigado.
It is very much an honor to be here for the very first conference. I have had the honor to be at many events like this over the last 10 years, and the first event is very, very special because you are the first generation, and it will blossom. And I feel the energy microwave, but I know how to learn and I know how to teach others. And that has started 20 years of having a fantastic job of working with NGOs to help them learn how to embrace technology for mission-driven work. And it's taken me all over the world. It's been amazing. And it's been the source of inspiration for both of my books. And I feel very blessed. I'm going to have to keep on looking to make sure it works. But I feel very blessed to unite my passion for social change with helping nonprofits build these skills and technology. But I always believe in giving back. And I adopted 2 beautiful children in Cambodia. So I'm donating all the proceeds from my book to help a young lady in Cambodia go to college. And her name is Fundo Socioambiental. And I donate the proceeds to an NGO that helps women get education in Cambodia because it will make a better life. Education is the way to a better life. And she is a civil engineering major, and I met her this summer, and she calls me Mommy. And she said, I want to go to graduate school in the US, maybe Stanford, Harvard, or MIT. And I said, oh, very good, I'll have to sell a lot of books. So you can make changes through the technology and give back and change the life of one person. And if many people do that, you can change a whole society. Whoops, here we go. So I have been traveling around the world developing capacity building programs based on my first book, and I traveled to the Middle East, to the Arab world, and when I first went, I wondered, is this just an American idea? Is this just something in the US to become a network nonprofit? And I listened and I asked questions, and I discovered that there was an NGO, several of them. I'm going in the wrong direction. All right. Let's see if there is a delay. Okay, we're going to go one more time. Yay! Go back. Social media wasn't a communications and engagement program. It's a strategic redesign of our entire organization. And that begins with the CEO. So now we see networked CEOs, networked leaders. And what does that look like? We have Carolyn Miles from Save the Children. And as you can see, she's actually tweeting. She's not having someone else tweet for her. It's not the PR department. She's actually tweeting. One day, she'll tweet, I'm going into the government to talk about children's issues. And the next day, she'll share a picture of a walk on the beach. And this used to be considered unprofessional. We don't show too much of ourselves. we hide behind our logos. But with social, that's changed. There's more of a presence for the CEO, directly engaging with stakeholders and sharing a little bit of our humanity, a little bit of our personality. So, okay, so now this is the interactive part, okay? And what I want you to do, we're going to do this thing called a share pair. And a share pair is you're going to talk to somebody next to you, and you're going to discuss the question that's on the screen, and we'll translate that in a moment. And you're going to talk about this, and when you see me raise my hand, I want you to raise your hand and stop talking. Now, you're going to do a share pair, you're going to talk to somebody next to you, and you're going to discuss what just resonated. It's your sit, crawl, walk, run, fly. Some places we have teleport. So, but the idea is that you do it in incremental, small steps, and that is the way that you change mindsets and you get better skills. So let's look at what this looks like for social media. Okay, so do you recognize those beaches? Okay. I searched very long, spent a lot of time searching on the internet for beaches in Brazil and the sky in Brazil. So, okay, and I think that first one is a baby in Florianopolis. I'm not sure which beach. Okay, so if you're crawling, your social media might look like this. You might need an overall communications or marketing plan. Maybe you don't. Maybe the NGO doesn't have a solid plan yet, and maybe there's a strong need for culture change. Maybe people are still concerned with negative comments or concerned with being a little bit more transparent. So crawling, it looks like that. Culture change is the big thing to work on. Walking, a walk on the beach, looks like this. Whoops. You're starting to link your social strategy with your end results. It's not the separate thing that's out there. It's coordinated across channels. And you start to do pilots, small projects, maybe with one channel, one event, one program, where you integrate the social and not the thing.
Então, é confissão mesmo, porque eu trabalhei com mídias sociais, eu trabalho com mídias sociais para outras organizações, mas a nossa organização, que é o ICA, Instituto Comunidade das Américas, lá no Rio, ainda está engatinhando. A gente tinha uma página do Facebook em que a gente entrava em contato com as alunas do programa, que é um programa que usa futebol para empregabilidade, e a gente perdeu o acesso à página, e a gente ainda não tem Twitter, e mesmo o material de comunicação, nosso site costumava ser um site da nossa matriz americana, que era o Quarters of the Americas, só que era muito difícil organizar, então eu comprei um domínio para a gente aqui no Brasil, mas ainda não está feito. Então, a gente está trabalhando nisso ainda, a gente ganhou uma Global Brand só para isso. Agora vai endireitar, mas realmente acho que é antes de pronto. Sim. Está bem pronto. Engatinhando.
Being born in the birth canal. I was working in Tunisia in Africa, and they said, Beth, I did a session like this. He said, you need another section, the birth canal. We're in the birth canal. And that's okay. So first of all, let's give her a hand. I heard we had a Facebook page, we had a Twitter page, and I think you have many people of creating a wave of change in Brazil, using these tools effectively, combining networking with learning and measurement, and I can't wait to see beautiful things happen in Brazil. Thank you.
Obrigada, então, a Beth, pelos ensinamentos que nos passou hoje, né? Eu gostaria de agradecer também a presença de todos e convidá-los para as 13 horas nós reiniciarmos o nosso Social Good, nosso seminário Social Good, ali no Teatro do SIC, pontualmente às 13 horas, tá bom? Obrigada, gente. Sim, hoje à tarde nós temos a abertura com Aaron E mais tarde, no final da tarde, a Beth então vai proferir a sua palestra como keynote speaker no nosso seminário, ok? A gente conta com a presença de todos vocês. Obrigada.
Mais uma informação importante também, agora na parte à noite, logo depois da palestra da Beth, a editora que produziu o primeiro livro dela, que chama Mídias Sociais Transformadoras, estará aqui. E a Beth vai estar assinando alguns livros, os livros estarão à venda. As pessoas que quiserem adquirir essa primeira edição já traduzida, podem fazê-lo essa noite aqui, no Teatro do SIC. Tá joia?